want to communicate and talk to me today in the chat, or if you need to unmute, if you have specific questions, go ahead and do that too. For those of you guys who don't know, or people watching the recording, my name is Rachel Wickham, Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global. Super excited to talk about gut health. I am excited. Let me tell y'all a story though to start off. All right. And y'all got to talk to me in the comments, or give me a little wave. If you just got your phone down, like give me a little wave so I can see that you guys are hearing me. So guys, when I first started It Works, one of the most popular products that there were two popular products that I sold, period. It was probably the two products that I only sold. It was the wraps and it was the greens. That was it. The other stuff I would sell, like the defining gel, fat fighters. But the two main products that I sold, and then Thermal Fight every once in a while, but the two main products that I sold was greens and wraps. Greens and wraps. Why? Y'all, of course, the wraps give you immediate results. So it tone tightens and firms your skin in as little as 45 minutes. And so that was clutch because it got a lot of people to be able to get results very quickly and be able to see their results. So wraps tone, tighten, and firm the skin, and they flush toxins from the body, which allows your fat cells to shrink. Now, there has been there's something called toxic bloat. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever heard of that. Drop a 2 if you've never heard of toxic bloat. Toxic bloat. What toxic bloat is when somebody puts on the wrap and their body really reacts to the cream. When they take their wrap off, they might actually seem bigger or more bloated. And what that really is a good thing. It's like, oh, wow, like your body is responding to this. And what that means is that they just need to make sure that they're drinking their water, because the water helps actually flush the toxins out of their system. And this is why it's imperative that when somebody wraps, they continue to drink half their body weight in ounces over the next 72 hours. So you drink two bottles of water while the wrap is on, and then over the next 3 days, they drink half their body weight in ounces, and that allows all those toxins to be flushed out. Super important. So essentially, the wraps, although not a weight loss product, it is kind of a detox, even though we legally can't say that. It does do a soft detox on your system. So does the super greens. Y'all, the super greens, it actually alkalines your body, but it also gives your body a soft detox because it's pushing your body with the fruits and vegetables, with the probiotics, prebiotics, with the multivitamins. It is something that essentially will do a soft detox on somebody's body. It's a very soft detox. It's not aggressive as the cleanse, and the cleanse is not even aggressive, but it's not as extenuous as the cleanse. And so let's talk about this. I'm going to give you guys, I think I have 16 reasons here, y'all. 16 reasons why we want to focus on gut health in this season, and why it is imperative that you get your gut health together. Okay, let's talk about that. You get your gut health together. You should have this pack on your subscription, as well as starting off all your customers with the gut health pack, because it allows for a firm foundation. People want to lose weight or get rid of weight or do weight control. They need to get their gut together, because even if they eliminate the weight, their gut is going to tell them to go back and eat the foods. It'll come right back. I'm telling you, it will come right back. And so they need to start off with getting their gut together. And that also helps with their midsection, and it kind of slims down, and all of that helps with cravings and all of that. And then our products kind of take it over the edge. And so it helps them get better results. So number 1 is helpful germs. Okay. You have a lot of bacteria in your body. In fact, you have more of them. Y'all, we have more bacteria in our body than we have cells, which is kind of crazy. And most are good for you. So most are good bacteria, but the ones found in your gut, they not only help you digest your food, but they also work all over your body and can be good for your physical and mental health, y'all. Mental health. If people are struggling with mental health, 9 times out of 10, there's something going on with their gut. There's something going on with their gut. Their gut health is so important. It's so important. And so how does your gut affect your whole body? You need helpful germs in your gut. So that's number 1, helpful germs. Helpful germs, yes. Number 2 is your gut microbiome. How many of you guys have heard people say that? Like your microbiome. It's like, what does that even mean? Your gut microbiome. So this is all of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and viruses. They all live in your digestive tract. So they help you break down food because you know you need those enzymes to break down your food. They turn it into nutrients that your body can use. Well, guess what? If there's too much bad bacteria in there, it will not break it down into helpful nutrients. Do y'all get that? So number 2, you want your gut microbiome to be on point, pretty much, however you want to write that down. Your gut microbiome to be on point. Number 3, fighting the good fight. So what does that mean? So fighting the good fight, you write that down, fighting the good fight. So in the gut microbiome, the good bacteria do more than just help with digestion. They actually keep the bad bacteria in check. So they multiply so often that the unhealthy kind don't have space to grow. And when you have a healthy balance of bacteria in your gut, it's called equilibrium, which keeps you what? Healthy. Yeah, absolutely. It keeps you healthy. This is how, so when we say it helps with your immune system, it helps with your immune system. And so when they're doing those super greens every single day, that gives them that good gut bacteria. That's what prebiotics and probiotics, they're bacteria. It's good bacteria for your gut, which essentially makes you have better overall health. Number 4, unhealthy balance. Unhealthy balance. Studies have shown that if you have too much of a certain kind of bad bacteria in your gut microbiome, you're more than likely to have, listen to this, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis. Y'all know ulcerative colitis, if you've heard, you heard, and IBS. IBS. And researchers are actually looking into new treatments for them that target the bacteria in the gut microbiome. Hello, gut health essentials. Hello, gut health essentials. Y'all get what I'm saying? So the gut health actually, so when people say, oh, I got Crohn's, oh, I got ulcer, like you automatically, you're like, oh, you got to do the gut health essentials. And you should say it with your chest. Because honestly, I've had a lot of clients with things like IBS that, yes, I've had amazing, like when they've taken the super greens and then when they stop, it's like, oh, my stomach. No, this is something that you should be on all the time so that you can keep that gut microbiome and that healthy balance on point. So things like Crohn's won't flare up or something like that. And it's crazy. I got this girl who had lupus, y'all, used to be a top income earner with It Works. She swears by the super greens. And this is something that Alice has preached about for a long time. If y'all don't know Alice, Alice is in her 40s, I think in her 40s, baby, she looks fly, and she talks about the super greens like nobody's business, especially being a cancer survivor. The super greens is something that she has every single morning. Number 5, gut bacteria and your heart. So there's a connection between gut bacteria and your heart. So some kinds of gut bacteria may be part of the link cholesterol has to heart disease. So when you eat foods like red meats or eggs, come on 28-day challenge, those bacteria make a chemical that your liver turns into something called TMAO, which is trimethylamine N oxide, whatever. So that may actually help cholesterol build up in your blood vessels. That's crazy. It makes it build up in your blood vessels. So when you have a healthy, and then of course that leads to issues like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, like all these things, right? So there is a link between healthy gut and healthy heart. Ain't that a blessing? Healthy gut and healthy heart. And so when you hear these customers talking about their heart, oh, I got heart problems, gut health essentials, gut health deluxe, gut health signature. Those are the things that you should be recommending. Number 6, gut health and your kidneys. And this is a big one for me because my grandma is struggling with her kidneys. And so the super greens is something that got a drill in her to take every single day because she loves the super greens anyway. But gut health and your kidneys. So too much of that TMAO, too much of that actually leads to chronic kidney disease. So not only does it affect your heart, but it also affects your kidneys. And people who have the disease don't get rid of the TMAO like they should. And that alone can lead on to the heart disease issues. So again, how do you get rid of the TMAO? Healthy gut. Number 7, gut health and your brain. Okay, we get into the mental side. And it's crazy because even me doing this research, understanding how important, I knew gut health was important. I know that, especially if you've dealt with Lanisa at all. We just got done with that 9-week challenge and we actually got to experience it. But going into this, like, it just is an eye opener. And so gut health, gut bacteria in your brain. So your brain sends messages all over your body. So researchers believe that your gut may actually talk back. And hello, we know that from the 28-day challenge, your gut actually does talk back. It actually controls your life. And studies show that balance of bacteria in the gut microbiome may affect your emotions, the way your brain processes information, like your senses, sights, sounds, flavors, I know that one, textures. And scientists actually suspect that changes in that balance may play a role in conditions, in conditions like autism, anxiety, depression, and chronic pain. Did y'all hear that? Autism, anxiety, depression, and chronic pain. If y'all don't get off of here so excited about this gut health in our packs, like, I don't know what's wrong with you, like, straight up. Number 9, gut bacteria and obesity. And we know this one, but an unhealthy balance in your gut microbiome may cause cross signals from your brain when it comes to feeling hungry or full, which Lanisa made this very clear just this past week. So researchers think that there actually may be a link to the pituitary gland, which makes hormones that set your appetite. So the gland can affect the balance of the bacteria in your gut too. So you get your gut together, you treat obesity, period. You get your gut together. Anybody on here on the gut pack and know that you are more in control of what you eat and you make a decision instead of, I know there's a few of you guys that are like, yes, absolutely. Yeah. So you get your gut together, you make more informed. And honestly, even with, especially with the gut, you guys, I can't even eat as much as I used to eat before. Once I got my gut health together, the overeating, like, I couldn't even do it. Like, my body literally is like, nah, sis, like, we done. Like, I can't even eat like I used to before. I'm fuller faster. Number 10, can you change your gut bacteria? Y'all know the answer to this. Yes. You get your gut microbiome at birth, and the world around you affects it as you grow up, but it's also influenced by what you eat. What you eat, man. And so you're able to balance it, and our products will help with that. Probiotics, number 11. Probiotics help with that gut bacteria. Ding, 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 ding. Hello, super greens. Probiotics are actually live microorganisms that may have health benefits when consumed. We know they do. Some are found in foods, 100% are greens. Not even going to go over that because it's in our greens. How do the probiotics help? So let's just say that's number 12. How do the probiotics help? They can make your immune system stronger, okay? Immune system stronger. They boost gastrointestinal health, especially if somebody has IBS. How many of y'all have had somebody be like, I got IBS? I know I have several times. I don't know how many times I've had somebody tell me they have IBS. Some probiotics also help with allergy symptoms. Come on, y'all have not taken, since we juiced and got our gut health on point, I have not taken allergy medicine. And y'all, I am somebody with chronic, if y'all saw my results, and I'm allergic to everything outside. If y'all saw my results from my allergy test, y'all be like, ain't no way she don't take medicine every single day. But if you get your gut health on point, it will give you your life back, okay? But because our gut microbiomes are unique, if and how they work can be different for everyone. And so getting gut health on point is essential. So number 12, I'm actually gonna go over to our actual products so you can learn more about our super greens. So let's talk about the super greens and the probiotics that are the probiotics and prebiotics that are in our in our super greens. So guys, our super greens contain superfoods, digestive enzymes, and adaptogenic mushrooms. I bet you some of y'all didn't know that. Superfoods, digestive enzymes, and adaptogenic mushrooms. The superfoods is a combination of nutrient-rich plants, whole bunch of different things, support your healthy lifestyle. Digestive enzymes are actually the thing that helps support that healthy microbiome and replenishes that beneficial gut bacteria. And then y'all, adaptogenic mushrooms help reduce the stress on your body. Did y'all know that? Like super greens helps with stress, like just stress in general. Did y'all know that? Like, listen, I feel so crazy that I had stopped talking about super greens as much as I was talking about them before. They're just so essential. They're so essential, like seriously, so essential. So it helps balance pH levels. Hello, bacteria infections in females, vaginosis, people who are struggling and having yeast infections. That all goes back to your what? Gut health. Your gut health. Like it's your gut health. All of it. That's crazy. I wish somebody would have told me that a long time ago. I mean, it might have something to do with your hygiene, but essentially it's your gut health. You know what I mean? It's really your gut health. That's how you balance your pH balance. It also helps with let's see, clean digestion, healthy metabolism. So a lot of times I always tell people when people reach a plateau, they say I'm struggling to lose weight, or I lost 50 pounds and now I'm struggling. Super greens can also help. So gut health, the gut health essentials can also help with getting over a plateau. So helping somebody get back into the place where their metabolism is speeding back up, so they're actually able to get back to losing weight. All right. All right, I'm actually going to skip that. So let's talk about the aloe, the super greens, and let's talk about the 2-day cleanse. So you guys, what I like to say about the 2-day cleanse, essentially all of them together is going to remove the bad bacteria and replenish your gut with good bacteria. So when somebody asks, say, hey, we need to set a firm foundation and remove all the bad bacteria from your gut while replenishing the good bacteria into your gut. And what I love about our gut health system is it is gentle, y'all. Like they're not going to be out here on the toilet. It's not going to happen. Should they use the bathroom? Absolutely. If they are not going to the bathroom, if you are not going to the bathroom every single day, you're unhealthy. I'm straight up, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it shouldn't be no constipation. You need to get you a gut health essentials, and you need to start drinking some water because your body is itching for some love. Like we got to start loving on our bodies. I'm gonna tell y'all. And I know that might be a thing to talk about. Like you poop, girl, you need to poop every day, just like your kids need to poop every day. So if your kids are not pooping every day, you're probably pumping them with stuff that is not essential or not good for their gut. Like that is something so special. And so when we think about the aloe and we think about the cleanse is a 2-day, 4 bottles, super gentle, white pants approved. You can say that, guys. People do lose weight on our cleanse. They can lose 2 to 10 pounds. However, it's not about the weight loss. It's not about it. It's literally about removing all that bad stuff and replenishing it with the good stuff. And when people do our cleanse, they feel more energy. They do. They feel so much more energy. If you've ever done the cleanse, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so this gives them the opportunity to remove the bad stuff, replenish the good stuff. If they ever say, well, I'm going to wait till the weekend to do it, be like, you don't have to. You literally don't have to. It'll come out in your natural bowel movement, and it's slow fermenting with blue agave and aloe vera, so that it works slowly over time instead of being super aggressive. Also, because it replenishes your body with good stuff, it doesn't strip your lining, which makes you have the stomach cramps and makes you have to have the heebie-jeebies, not just pooping once. Like you ain't got the straight bubble guts. No, it should not do that. It should not do that. And the aloe. So yeah, the aloe is actually our product of the month. So anybody can add it on. I actually just got one of my customers a deal. They can do the gut health essentials, but because the greens is BOGO and I love my customers, I just put the cleanse in the bag. I went and put a BOGO greens in the bag, and then I added on the aloe for 25 cents. 25 cents, Jesus Lord, $25. 25 this I wish. Let me go get that. $25. And so it's like $20 cheaper than the gut health essentials pack. And then you can always add on the wraps, and it's still cheaper to give them that. And they get that greens BOGO, which we want them to have a greens BOGO because that gives them a full month supply of the greens if they get the individual packets. But the aloe, guys, has so many different things. It's y'all, when you see people with bad skin, you know what that is? It's they gut. Their gut is unhealthy. When people get sick, I remember the first time I learned this when we came out with probiotics, and our probiotics were so popular, y'all, so popular. And when we came out with our probiotics, I remember being around somebody and she was like, girl, you need to double up on your probiotics. And I was like, you mean I need to go take some medicine? She's like, no, just double up on your probiotics. I doubled up on my probiotics, and the next day I felt better. Why? Because I put in that good gut, putting that good bacteria in my body, cleared everything out, and it made me feel better. These are things that not only you need to know and utilize, but also something that you need to make sure that all your customers know. Now, It Works 101. What's our money? How do we get paid? What's our number one thing that brings us money?
Samples.
Who?
Auto ship.
Who do they come from?
Us.
Customers, Brittany. Yes, customers. Our customers is our money. Our customers is our money. Your customers is your money. Now, if they are taking something called Super Greens, which is a daily multivitamin, prebiotic, probiotic, if they are taking Simply Aloe, which is a daily, everyday, 365 a year, makes you feel better, your stomach, your gut, all that, cleanse, gentle enough to do every single month. Why? Because you're gonna be ratchet. Point blank, period. You ain't eating good every day of the month. I ain't trying to hear that from nobody. Yeah, right. So they're gonna have something in their body that they need to cleanse out every month. And because it's so gentle, they can do it monthly. If you got these 3 products that they need every single month, what do you have? A reoccurring customer. Do y'all understand that? A reoccurring customer. For how long? Forever. Period. Forever. My grandma been my customer for 10 years. Super Greens is one of her favorite products. That's why. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to y'all? Yeah. All right. What questions everybody have about gut health? And who's selling it and wants to... It's supplementing versus medicating. Come on, talk to us, Farm Tech.
Well, guys, I know I've sold a few. So like today, I actually just signed Greens BOGO and Aloe and the Defining Gel. And the way that I did it is because I'm telling everybody, if you come to me, kind of like what Rachel said, if you come to me for weight loss, we starting out with the gut. Like we getting the gut together, first before we move anything, because your waistline is your lifeline. And so just explaining that to them, and getting them to understand that if they don't have their gut in check, then nothing else is really going to be in check, because that's the foundation. And so just going through the 28-day challenge, going through the 9 weeks, and getting all of that information, and then just experiencing it is how I am able to have the confidence when I'm talking to them, but also the knowledge to help them understand why this is the best package for them. And so I don't care what you come to me for, like I'll ask the questions, and to make sure that I'm getting them what they want, but 9 times out of 10, or what they need, but 9 times out of 10, we starting with the gut, and that's period. And I'm gonna say that this is what I'm going to suggest. Now, if you take that or whatever, that's going to be up to you. But I'm going to suggest that we start and work on your gut health first. And so that is how I'm able to sell those, because I just start with that. And I'm confident in leading with that, and they trust me. So.
That is so good. Alex, are you available? That is so good. I know. Who else want to go? I'm looking. I know you want to say something.
I could speak. I'm sorry. I'm still dealing with this wet dog over here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to do my lives every day and talk about the Super Greens, just to show people the consistency. I am a cancer survivor. I'm 41 now, but I got diagnosed with cancer at 26. And one of the things that I saw in a lot of the cancer support groups that I was in was that people were there fighting their second and third battles of cancer. And they were there like, oh, well, my cancer, the medications kicked me into diabetes or kidney failure. And it was just like, okay, I had that reality check. Like, I don't want to get this again. I need to do everything I can to learn about my body, what makes it function properly.
Mm.
So, I can get this under control so it doesn't, turn into this domino effect of more sickness and more illness. And one of the signs of some of the signs that I had before I got diagnosed with cancer was IBS. It was IBS, and I suffered with like brain fog and depression and, anxiety. And the super greens, it clears out your gut. Your immune system, the majority of your immune system is actually in your gut.
Yes.
Okay. And so when you get rid of that brain fog and your gut is clean, like the depression and the anxiety, that goes away as well. Which Rachel mentioned that, and just having my health. Like, I got diagnosed with cancer a week after having my son. So I was terrified. And now he's 14. He's going into high school right now, and I'm here and I'm healthy and I can keep up with him. And that was my main thing. Like, at first I was just like, okay, I just need to live at least until he's 18 to make sure he's okay. Like, that was literally my goal. And yeah, no, I want to be in my 90s, like sitting on my front porch in my little rocking chair, watching my great grandkids play. Like, I don't want to just be here till my child is 18. Like, I want to be healthy until my 90s. So it starts with taking care of my body. And one way I do that is I take the super greens daily. And I've been doing that almost every single day for the past 7 years.
Faithfully, baby. I love it. I need to do better. Like, for real, I could do so much better. I used to have my super greens every single day. Yeah, I worked a full-time job, and super greens okay, let's be honest for a second. Who on here drinks soda at least 5 times a week? It's some of y'all who do, don't be lying. Because when I started, it works. I drank soda every day. Okay. I was addicted to Pepsi when I first started. And thank you, Bria. Okay. But because of the super greens, it almost took the taste out of my mouth, y'all. And my husband is a witness. He used to come over my house because we was dating. And I would have these 2 liters of Pepsis sitting in my pantry, kid you not. And I would open that bad boy and pour it over some ice, because when it's poured over the ice, baby, it was awful. And this got me off of that. And so I'm telling you guys, you get your gut on point, you get those super greens. And I used to even, like, because of the to-go, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I used to take my super greens in lemonade and did it. And didn't feel no type of way about it. Okay. Go get me a lemonade, shake that bad boy up, and I'm having my super greens, and it tastes like I'm drinking some Kool-Aid. Okay. So however you have to drink it. That's why I tell people, you ain't down for water. Breon used to drink his in water, and I used to tell him, go to somewhere else out my face, because I'm not drinking it like that. Like, give me my lemonade, and that's how I'm drinking it. But he was so like, it didn't matter. I still got the benefits from it because I was just drinking it. And honestly, back in the day, because I'm starting it over again, I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm working with corporate on it and everything. It used to be you get a bag of wraps and you get super greens on your auto shipment, period. Everybody I signed up, I put wraps and greens on their auto shipment. So now what am I putting on there? Gut Health Essentials, or you at least getting the wraps and defining gel. Gut Health Essentials really based off of your budget, but we really don't base our auto shipment or our subscription off of our budget, because you rich, right? Ain't you rich? Hey, you can't come in this business thinking you broke. That's the reason why you start. You're supposed to suspect that 30 days from now, you're going to be balling. Swish, I'm balling. I'm so awesome. Oh, okay. What you gonna say? Hey.
Hi, how
Who's
y'all
that?
doing?
Diamond. What's your name? Who is that? That's
Bikini.
yeah. Hey girl. Your name ain't Cricket Dream.
Say what?
I said your name ain't Cricket Dream.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, Cricket Dream.
Y'all know what? Well, I started off, in 2014, as Alice was saying that I got diagnosed with cancer in 2014. I've been cancer free for like 10 years.
Thank you.
And I mean, like you were saying, you know, I was addicted to Coke. All of a sudden, I don't drink no Coke. I don't have the taste for it.
Mm.
But the gummies, I love them. I'm addicted to them. That's the only thing. I'm addicted to them.
Well, I'm excited for you to try the super greens and get on them because, like Alice,
Really?
said, it's really essential for your health and taking care of yourself. Yes, thank you for sharing it. Anybody else? Any comments, questions, even strategies? You have questions about how to sell it, how to talk about it? Do we need to do some mock things? Go ahead, whoever else got something to share.
It's Rose. Hi.
Rose
So yeah,
be killing it, y'all. Rose sells like 5 of these a week. I kid you not. She sells like 5 gut health. She sold one today, if I'm not mistaken. She sells like 5 gut health packs a week. Kid you not.
yeah. What you said earlier, I just wish everybody would just know that. Like you have to start with your gut health. Like you can't absorb. And I told one of my clients today, I said, you know, it took so long for your guts to get to the point where it is right now. Where it, you know, so while we're trying to fix it, you know, you're not trying to put, you know, when you're going to get a car oil change and they open the gasket up, and then they just dump out the old oil and then they add the new oil. So that's what our body is like. You literally are recharging yourself, removing the bad things and adding the good. How it makes it work, everything else work faster. That's what makes sense in my brain. Like we don't want to add good things on top of junk. So let's remove the junk and then let's add the good things. So every client that I have starting, if their goal is is weight management, all right, we're starting, your first month is gonna be the gut health. And then of course I tell them with the wraps, and I give them the instructions, but it's always starting with the gut health. If they don't have a lot of money, then I'll rearrange it where they'll get the greens, they'll get the aloe for $25, and then they'll get the wraps. But you're gonna start somehow in the cleanse. You're gonna start somehow with the gut health. I just think it's essential to do that.
Let's talk
I'm
about
sorry,
confidence. No, this is good. Let's talk about confidence because the pack she sold today, y'all, was $180. So she sold the signature, and she told her, the lady said, so it's going to be $180. And if y'all hear how she explained this to this lady, like, and you have to be confident, y'all. People spend money. They spend money. I'm telling you, they spend money. I be looking at people. All right, we ain't gonna go there, but people be spending money. Okay, so tell us, Rose, about what you.
Yeah. So when I started talking to her, and she got the idea. Okay, we're gonna do gut health first, and then she's like, "Wait, is it $180 every month?" And it's very important to talk the value of what you're doing, because she actually is someone that was looking for better help in her health. And sorry, my daughter's giving me a heart attack. She's on top of this thing dancing, and I'm trying to keep myself sane. But anyhow, so she's like, it's $180. Is it gonna be every month? And the thing is, she spent $160 for 2 bags of what's that shake? It's a shake that helps to help you lose weight. I forgot, the name is escaping me right now, but she only gets the shake. So I just try to make it make sense for her that you're getting so much more for the price that you're paying. And if your goal is to lose weight, or your goal is to reverse your gut system, then it is essential that you spend money on it, just like you were willing to call this company Katya, or I think that's what it's called. You are willing to spend that $160 because you saw the value of what you're trying to do. You connected your emotional state with the product. So for me, I just think about it as how important it is for me, and I explain people the value of what it is. So after I had the conversation with her, I said, the first month we're gonna do the gut health system, point blank period. That's just what it is gonna be. And then the next 2 months, we'll focus on your weight management, because that's what you told me you want to work on. Can you guys hear me through the screaming of this baby?
Oh, we don't hear screaming.
Okay, good. So yeah, so based on what they told me they want to work on, I go with that. Because if you're telling me you want to work on something and you're coming and even if I came to you and ask you to help me out, I always tell people I would rather not help you, not give you my product if it's just gonna sit in the cupboard. I tell every one of my clients that I'm not here to take your money, to steal your money. I'm here to help you reach your goals. So if your goals is gut health, we're gonna work on that. If your goal is weight loss, we're gonna work on that. If your goal is to grow your hair out, guess what? You're getting gut health because you need to fix your gut. And then you go to your and for a lot of my clients, I give them a story of one of my clients. I told her about the gut health. I told her about what she's working on, her goals. And then I said, you know, a lot of people choose to do one, and some people choose to do both. And she's like, well, can't they work together? I'm like, yeah, they can work together. So you're getting both. So people will do what you tell them because you're telling them that confidently. You know what you're talking about. You're the expert. You've been doing this. Even if you've been doing this the first week, you know somebody who's been doing it for 10 years. So once they hear that, like, you know what it is that you like, it's not like they have a whole page of what the results are and they can just scream and they don't have it. You have it. So you have to provide what it is that you have for them to be able to help them out.
That's a mic drop. Everybody gonna go out here and start selling 200 BV per customer. Let me tell you something. If you take your time, if you have the conversation, if you add value, if you tap in a upline, if you use people, because I've been used a lot. I'm telling you, if there's anybody on here who uses me the most, it's Rose. Can I tell y'all something? Rose has already reloaded Ruby. All right, she's not that far off from going Emerald. So when I tell you, you need to use people and stop penny pinching and be confident, it will change your business. You will not have to be on your phone scrolling all day long. You will not, because you sign a 200 BV customer, you sign a 100 BV customer, and then you're teaching your team to do the exact same thing, which causes exponential growth. I'm telling you, it will change everything. It'll change everything. So think about it when it comes to yourself, but then also think about it when it comes to your team and then your clientele. Any other questions? Thank you guys so much for sharing. Who ready? Hey, I learned something tonight. Was this helpful? Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and pray.
Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry, I have one more thing. I was gonna ask. Earlier you explained what's in, just the talking points of what is in the super greens. And I'll listen to this over and over again, but for me, that's how I learned, just the repetition of it. Yes, baby, 1 second. Just the repetition of what it is in it. So when I am talking, I'm able to give them the exact things that so is it possible to write it down, maybe send it to me in a text or something, just so I can know like the key points of what I'm selling to the people and what it does?
Absolutely. Yep, I'll text it to you. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what she is talking about, the three things was the superfoods, the digestive enzymes, and then the adaptogenic mushrooms. So honestly, if people are struggling, which most are, especially post-pandemic, any type of anxiety, depression, any mental, anything, stress in any way. Rachel, stress in any way. I'm trying to tell myself, okay? Those, just think, all the moms who are going back to have kids going back to school, the transitions, people who are dealing with different things. Super Greens is an answer. I know y'all have heard me say Super Greens is for everyone. Have you heard me say that? Super Greens is for everyone. Super Greens is for everyone. Go ahead.
I mean, how is it? You would have like a taste to it or something?
So is Breon on here? He on here. Breon, Brittany, they would be really good to share about this. So they have cocoa flavor, and they have, again, if you are a taste person, and that's crazy because my husband is the taste person. but he drinks his in water, and I'm the one over here screaming lemonade. But I like to mix my super greens with the Skinny Hydrate. But if you don't have Skinny Hydrate, you can always go and get some Mio, some Crystal Light. For a long time, we had this fad going on. Maybe we should bring it back. I think the only reason we stopped is because the Jolly Rancher had some bad in it. It was like aspartame or something in there. So we stopped doing it. But we had this Jolly Rancher challenge. Shout out to Annie. We had this Jolly Rancher challenge where we all went and got different types of flavors of Jolly Ranchers, and we went on live and made our super greens. And so you can make it fun. Like, you can make it fun. Yeah. Brian, well, he just left to go get church. So Brittany, you can give yours, because Brittany's super picky too.
Yes, I'm very particular. And so when I first started with the greens, like Rachel said, we were drinking it simply lemonade, and then I moved over to apple juice, and then I moved over to cranberry juice.
Apple juice, cranberry.
But once I decided that I was no longer going to drink unnecessary calories, I was like, okay, let me figure out how I can do this in water. And so for the longest, I would do, like Rachel said, the Jolly Rancher flavoring packs with super greens, and sometimes I would do my regular hydrate before we came out with the Skinny Hydrates in there and mix it up like that. And I would call it my Skinny Girl water, and I would do my probiotics in there and all of that. But I just tried the other day on live. I tried the Skinny Hydrate watermelon with the super greens. Fire.
It's
Yes.
fire. That's the only way I drink my greens. It's really good.
I today actually, because I again, your taste bud, once you start doing your gut health change, your taste buds will change. And if you're faithfully taking it, like today was the day that I was able to. My husband, somebody, when we were doing something with church, they bought the unsweetened green tea, and I'm like, and I hate the unsweetened green tea because it doesn't make sense to me. But I put that in there, and it tastes good to me. I even called the company and I said, I got the berry. I thought I was gonna get the chocolate one, and they're like, okay, we'll send you a return packet label, so you can return the package, and we'll send you, and you can reorder the chocolate one. And I was like, oh, let me try it again. Try it 4 more times, just so that I don't have to go through the process of wasting my money, wasting my time, and sending it when I know that everything that's in there is good for me. I'm just gonna have to check it up, and I got 2 bags of them. So, so just take it. If you buy 1 packet, take it. And if you finish with that 1 packet, you can't stand the taste, change it to the cocoa berry or the cocoa chocolate, something. Yeah.
Cocoa Dream.
Cocoa Dream. Thank you. Sorry.
The only reason I like chocolate is because I would do it in my coffee, but I'm berry all day. I'm team berry all day long. Been team berry since greens came out way back in the day when we used to have berry and orange. What you know about that? We used to have berry and orange greens. Yeah. And they do give you a boost of energy, but no caffeine in them. So we tell people to do it in the mornings. They want to do it either with their lunch or first thing in the morning. I think I'm actually about to start doing mine after I do my first juice in the morning. Go ahead, Miss Sandra.
Yeah. So I'm redoing my auto ship that I probably got around to setting up to start next month. Needless to say, my follow-up appointment this past Friday with my primary, it was good and bad. She is very happy that I'm on a steady losing weight. In the approximate year and a half I've been with her, I believe she said I lost around somewhere between 65 and 70 pounds.
Wow.
But the bad news is that the bad cholesterol that you were talking about is more than twice what it needs to be. And yeah, that was a wake-up call, especially because I lost my mother to a heart attack. I 57 years, at 2 weeks of age, I was diagnosed with asthma. So 57 years of being on medication, in and out of the hospital, poked to no ends by, I call them vampires now. No.
Yeah, that's so Shanice just put in the challenge, in the comments, juicing, which is factual. So when you hear about the 9-week challenge that we have coming up,
Yes.
I would
yeah.
definitely jump into that. And then of course this week, we're watching Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead. If you have you watched it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, you need to watch it. Go watch it. Where it talks about juicing. And then I would get on the gut health ASAP. And I'm excited for you to share some results with us because you've already had phenomenal results. And just imagine if you really get your gut health on point, how much more all those levels will go back to where they're supposed to be. And you'll feel so much better.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. Because one of my medications I'm supposed to be taking is for the cholesterol. I'm like,
Mhm.
really?
Yeah.
But I know that I have to do it one step at a time, do what I know I'm supposed to do. I did register for the 28th thing, and my daughter just helped me finish up my juice and get me ready. So
Oh, good.
I'm ready to go.
That's
I'm ready to
awesome.
go.
Yay, that's exciting. All right, Mr. Carter, what you got?
We talking about your super greens. Tell them about super greens.
Super Greens.
Say
It's like,
hi.
hi, Super Greens. It's something with energy, and it will give you
Tell
energy.
them how
And
the flavor, how you love to steal my super greens, man.
So
They
I
work with
love-
me. They know about them.
I love Super Greens. Sometimes I like to steal them because they taste good and they kind of help me a little bit feel good. And they got fruit and vegetables in them, and I love the taste. That's why sometimes I be stealing all her Super Greens.
What's your
Period.
favorite flavor, the berry or the chocolate?
Chocolate berry and berry.
You like chocolate.
That
and
concludes
beer.
Carter, you guys. He
Period.
still
Thank you,
with me.
Carter. Thank
Yeah, he
you.
still from me.
Get
He
your
been
kids.
stealing them
I'm
since he was
Carter.
one.
They help my stomach stop hurting.
She said, "Thank you, Carter."
You're welcome.
Remember,
He's
Rachel.
right. Yeah, we give when our kids can't use the bathroom, or we really should give it to them every single day, especially in their smoothies. We give our kids super greens. It's very effective. It's very effective. Go ahead.
Well, I just started using the super greens. Like I'll use my regular gummies, coffee. I'm down 48 pounds from using those. But recently, because I've been diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, and I've been having it for a long time, and I had a bad flare up, and I don't take medicine for nothing. I'm strictly herbs and all that stuff, but I started taking a super green, and I see the change. I see the difference. And I say healthy gut. I do the aloe drink, so I'm leaning towards more now vegetables and fruits and stuff. So no more flare ups, and this thing will go away. But
Yeah.
I'm glad I started using the super greens because it's really been a big help.
That's awesome. I would definitely jump into the 28-day challenge and scream it loud. Scream it loud so people can hear about your journey and your process. That's going to be important. I do want to just add in for everybody, and then I want this for the recording, that as of late, I have been hearing so many testimonies because people ask me all the time. Well, drop a 1 in the comments if you ever had somebody ask you, do we have something for menopause? I have so many times. Y'all, super greens. Super greens helps with hot flashes. It helps with y'all. I heard a testimony the other day, kid you not, of a lady who I think she said she late 50s, and she was like, I still have my period because of super greens. Kid you not. When I tell you, if you got anybody, listen, let me just make sure I stay on super greens for the rest of my life. Okay. Keep my body in balance, Jesus. So I'm gonna tell y'all, when you have older women who are not even older, more seasoned women who are going through those times, super greens and the mood swings and the hot flashes. Cause listen, I had hot flashes after I had Zoe, and I said, the devil is a lie. I don't even know how y'all experienced this. I felt like I was dying. It was like, this is not comfortable. So I don't know how y'all deal with hot flashes on a daily, baby. I would be drinking them super greens at the dough every morning. Okay. So hot flashes is not something that I would want to experience. And then I would imagine that anytime the body is going through any type of transition, that super greens are beneficial.
Yeah, I'm premenopausal, so yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get on them.
I'm almost 50, and I told my doctor, I said, I'm not ready for this. She was like, oh, yes, you are. I'm like, listen, that's why I got products. That's going to help me through this. Because, you know, just now, somebody had asked me today about my product because they diabetic. And I forgot what to recommend. So what would you recommend for people who want to like take things or want to know is what we giving or selling them is healthy as a diabetic?
So the only thing as a diabetic that will make them have a spike, but it's not a huge spike, is the cleanse. And that's only because it has a little bit of sugar in it, but it's not a huge enough spike where it's unsafe. It's not unsafe.
So they can take they can take everything else.
Absolutely. And then I would definitely get them on the fat fighters because it actually balances their levels. So the fat fighters would be a 100% one that I would have along with the gut health essentials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question, Rachel. The other day you said something about sea moss. So do any of our products have sea moss? Because I got to ask that question.
We do not. We might be flirting with it, but not yet. Rose said, tell them that Super Greens her dad is on. Hey, Pastor Pierre. Her dad said Super Greens make me a Superman. Yes. He said mix with water and you're good to go. Yes. And y'all, he is going Emerald this month. Hey. Y'all, we got a Haitian community coming up. What's up? So exciting. Awesome. Yes, Super Greens. Yeah, it's okay. We're Brianna. He's gonna be out here drinking his Super Greens tomorrow morning. All right, guys. Any other questions, comments? Who going out here selling these Super Greens today? You got something else?
I wanted to say something real quick. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What? Come on.
Okay, I'll go real quick. I just wanted to say something to everybody on here. The Super Greens and the aloe is definitely important for us to take. I know me personally, I experience like bloating, and I promise you, like goes away like super fast. And I don't know, just like ever since we went through the 9-week challenge, it just like it like pains me like to hear people like going through things, because I know that with you taking care of your body and your gut and all of that, how much it can help you. And I'm telling you, when you take the products yourself and you feel the difference, and you see the difference, and you really take care of yourself, you're gonna be so passionate, so much more passionate about it. So like Rose was saying, even if your goal is weight loss, just put on your auto shipment the gut health pack or whatever that you can get, because you need it. It is so vital that you need it, especially Miss Sandra with the cholesterol. You definitely got to tap into the 28-day challenge and the 9-week challenge, whatever you have to do. And Tamika, all y'all, like it starts right here with us on this Zoom. Y'all have to take care of yourself so that you can be a testimony and share with other people. But I'm telling you, you're gonna want to. You're gonna be like, you need this, you need this, you need this. Like how confident Rose is, that's how everybody needs to be, and it's going to be once you start to take it. But y'all, y'all gotta do it. Y'all have to do it. And it's good that you don't take the medication, but it's just something about being able to like see you like, you know, your numbers going down. I have high blood pressure, and I did I was still taking the products even though we were juicing, and I haven't took medicine in months, and I've been finding my blood pressure still been low, normal. So I'm a witness as well, but y'all definitely just tap into it. And I'm telling you, y'all gonna be, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be sold out because y'all gonna be so excited to tell everybody about it.
Cassandra, I thought you was gonna pop in since you had a cholesterol testimony, but I guess not. God is still working on you every morning at 6 a.m.
I did 9-week challenge. So I didn't encourage you to do that. My cholesterol went down over 60 points. During the summertime, with the stress that I have, my blood pressure is usually in the 150s. It's been consistently 105 over 72, 110 over, like, getting the gut right will get you right.
It'll get you right, period. And I'm gonna tell y'all, my son, my 5-year-old, takes the aloe. We need to really do the super greens every day too, but that helps with his gut health because he has eczema. And so essentially that's going to help him get his skin back together too. It helps with skin issues. Gut health helps with everything, which is what we talked about. All right, you guys, we're going to pray and hop off of here. If you need this recording, it'll be up on my YouTube, hopefully by tonight. And let's go get a healthy gut. Like, for real, this is your promotion. This is your season to help so many different people. And this is what's going to take your business to a whole nother level. Listen, I can't wait to y'all. Some of y'all like, who is that? Mark, yeah, I miss him. All right, yes, Defining Gel is bomb too. Oh yeah, we use Defining Gel too. All right, I'm gonna pray. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we just honor you today. We thank you. We thank you for us getting back to the basics. You know, coffee good, but we know that you care about us, caring about this temple that you have given us. And so God, thank you for helping us get back to what's important and getting that gut health on point. And God, we just ask that you continue to give us wisdom, give us strength. God, give people the courage to go out here and talk to people about something that will transform their life and help them feel so much better. God, give us the courage to give people exactly what they need and to be bold about it, to ask for help and not be so consumed about what's going on inside of us that we can't help other people. And so God, I just decree and declare that today is a new day for some people when it comes to their businesses. They have new hope, they have new excitement, and they have the ability to just decree and declare that this will be the start of something new. The start of something new. So God, I thank you. I thank you for the increase. I thank you for just the revelations even here and how it's just going to awaken something so great in all of us. And so we honor you and we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, friends. See y'all later.